Last year, I made this darling Valentine's Day caked theme box for my daughter to take to school for her Valentine's Day party, and it was such a hit. So today, I'm gonna show you how I made that, except I wasn't able to find the boxes in the same exact size, so we're gonna use a mini version of this instead, but it will function exactly the same. Start off by grabbing some craft stackable boxes, stacking those right on top of each other. I'm just gonna toss out the lid for the smaller one, and then we're just gonna flip that right over and place it on top. Now grab some paint in your favorite color. I'm just mixing a little bit of red and white together to get that perfect blush color. I also used a pencil to draw a rectangle on top, which we're gonna cut out later. Grabbing a round cookie cutter, I'm just gonna mark exactly where I wanna pipe my ruffles. Stacking our boxes back together, grab a pencil and just trace the outline of the smaller box. Grab an X-Acto knife or a box cutter and cut out that heart, but make sure to leave a little bit of room. You don't wanna cut exactly on the line. You'll see why in just a minute. Grab some hot glue and just run that right around on the inside of where we drew that heart. Now place your little box on top. All of our Valentines will fit right in the top, and then we just lift off the bottom to get them out. Now I'm just grabbing an 8-inch cake circle and running some hot glue on there. I'm gonna glue our whole box on this, which is gonna help support the piping that we do around the bottom of our box. To make sure our piping is non-edible and long-lasting, we're gonna use some lightweight spackle today, not icing. I'm just gonna throw that into a piping bag with my ruffle tip, and all of the piping tips that we use today, which are only 2, will be listed in the description below. Now I'm gonna use those guidelines that I drew with my circle cutter and start piping my ruffles. I'm piping ruffles around the top, and then I'm also gonna pipe them around the bottom box as well, except we wanna make sure to stay on the lid only, because if you go over the lip of the lid, then you won't be able to open your box. Now I'm gonna grab a large star tip and start piping a shell border around the bottom, middle, and top, just like we would a cake. Next, I'm just throwing some pre-tied bows on there because I'm obsessed with bows and I just can't get enough of them, so of course I'm gonna add them to this. And then for our final touch, I'm gonna add some fake cherries from Amazon. Now we're done and you officially have the cutest Valentine's Day mailbox in your class.